Hey guys, John here, and welcome to a special video because today is my 7-year YouTube anniversary. Kind of snuck up on me. I knew it was coming, and then I forgot about it for a few days, and I was like, oh crap, I need to do a video for this. And so randomly, I was testing out some stuff, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take this video, this test video that I did of NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, and I'm gonna make that at least part of this video. So in these 7 years, NASCAR has been a big part of my channel. Now obviously that all got moved to my racing channel, but I thought, you know, it was kind of significant that we include that in this. So yeah, that's definitely what's happening. So yeah, this that was the thing that I just did. Just spun that guy the frig out. Anyway. But yeah. So I have been doing this for a long time. 7 years is a long time. There's a lot of YouTube channels that are only, you know, 3-4 years old that have accomplished huge things, and then, well, then there's me. But I take with you know, a lot of pride in what we have accomplished here. You know, we're not even that far away from hitting 6,000 subscribers, and while that's not huge in the grand scheme of YouTube, it's big for a lot of people. A lot of people's channels never get anywhere near that large. So, you know, I'm super grateful for all the people who did subscribe over the years, and even though, you know, the view count isn't matching the subscriber count these days, thanks to the way things work here on this website. You know, it's, ooh, brother's almost wrecked right there. Anyway, it's you know, it's still an accomplishment, it's still a milestone, and so is reaching 7 years. Now, obviously, the future's always uncertain. YouTube's demonetization and all that stuff, and, you know, just life in general, financial needs, things like that. Who knows what the future really holds? But the main thing I want to say in this video is just thank you to everybody who has stuck with me for a long time. I know, you know, there's a handful of you that have been around pretty much since the beginning, and that's amazing to me, to think that you saw that early stuff, which was so bad, and we'll get to that in a minute. But that early stuff was so bad, and yet, you know, there were people who subscribed and people who stuck around, and that means the world. It really is something special, and I have to give a big thank you to my bros, to my buddies, guys who have not only, you know, been a big support source for the channel, but also, you know, been a part of videos and stuff, and just always been there to help out when I needed some help with some stuff, or just to listen to me rant about why this or that doesn't work and things like that. But I gotta thank Mikey, Justin, and Mark, first of all, because they've been a big part of this basically since the beginning, and that means a lot. And the videos that we've made through the years have been some of my favorites, period. They're just amazing, and those are definitely things that I wish we could do more of, but obviously, you know, life and schedules and all that does make it difficult. But the dream is that someday we get to a point where we can schedule more regular things to either record or stream together more consistently, and some stuff like that going. But either way, very appreciative, and all the friends that I've made, you know, in recent years throughout this has been amazing too. Like Ryan and Mr. McClam and Taco, and all of you who are just such staunch supporters of the channel. I mean, some of you guys, you donate when I know, ooh, that was scary. You donate when I know you probably don't have that much to share, or you're always retweeting things and stuff. And so I gotta thank like Colin Rad for all his support, Aaron, and just all of you guys. Really, I don't want to like single out a whole group of people, but it's just it means a lot that there are those of you who take the time to not only show up every day for a video or a stream, but you really want to help me, and that's huge. That's something that not a lot of people can say they have, is somebody like that in their corner, and I have several of you guys in my corner, so that's big. So obviously, like I say, everybody that's been a part of this, I thank you so much. Beyond that, we have accomplished a fair amount, aside from milestones. We finished a lot of projects, and that's not always been the case. There's definitely a stretch through the middle where I started a lot of things that I didn't finish, but I think early on I was very dedicated to finishing things, and then here these last couple years I've been working on that as well, and it feels good. I should just say here in this race, at this point, I tried this a few times and really didn't expect to win, because I had it on the highest difficulty, by the way. But then suddenly here, with just a few laps to go, I found myself at the front, pushing Mike Wallace to the front here, which was pretty cool. And yeah, like this video isn't necessarily about this race. I was just using this as backdrop, but it really actually is a good race. And yeah, 2 to go here, and I thought, well, I'll get a run on him, and didn't quite pan out. But anyway, just to clarify what I was saying, I'm proud of a lot of the series that I've done. Not all of the videos have been good, that's for sure, but I'm proud of a bunch of the stuff that we've accomplished. And then there's Stream-A-Day, which I know it's not a part of YouTube anymore, really, except for occasionally the stuff gets uploaded. But, YouTube was a big part of the beginning of Stream-A-Day. And how far into the future Stream-A-Day goes, I'm not really sure. But it was a big part of the last year and a half, so obviously got to make note of that. And here I got another big run. And I just had to make sure I cleared him this time, and I did. But this game actually is really good with plate racing, honestly. It's just too bad that they couldn't have recreated this with more modern games. But anyway, this portion of the video is about to come to an end because we're almost done with this, and I've got something else that I'm going to have a look at. But yeah, basically, it's been a fun 7 years, and obviously you always wish that you could have a bit more success. but yeah, it's been special what we've accomplished. But anyway, let's jump over to something else here. All right, guys. So I've decided that for the second half, I want to look at the video that got us started. I did a kind of a look back thing where I reacted to old videos and stuff in the past. And I never got around to actually showing what I considered my beginning, which is the day that we're celebrating, which is September 5th, when I uploaded.
Hey there, welcome to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. My name's Jonathan Wolf. So what? Who cares? This is like the dumbest, stupidest intro ever.
Pretty
But
much.
I don't care. Anyway, let's get started. Game 1 is empty because I was practicing on Game 2 just to get
Information they don't need,
acclimated
John.
with the new controls on the Xbox Live version. So, here we go.
So yeah, I was super bad at intros, as you can tell.
Spooky. Except, not particularly.
Oh man. Anything?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't think of anything to say. This is so stupid. I'm a huge fan of this game, and I can think of nothing to say. I don't know what's wrong.
It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, John.
Check out the funny dialogue, though, okay?
So yeah, with this voice acting too. But yeah, so basically the story behind this video is that I had done several takes at this point, like several takes. And at this point, you might wonder, well then why did you go with the one where you're like, oh, this is stupid, why, nobody cares. Like, the funny thing is, though, is it would have to,
This is definitely better than Grunty, I suppose.
I'm getting confused with the voice. I gotta turn myself down. Anyway, point is, it was a turning point for me to develop apathy. And if you do commentary, apathy is a big part of it. You have to just not care. Like, if you mess something up, you say something wrong, you just gotta like laugh it off and keep going. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I was trying to be super detailed, and it was just a mess. And then finally I just started to kind of like just be more carefree, and that was the real turning point in becoming a commentator. Well, the commentator I am now, and I'm not saying I'm good, but I'm much more comfortable with it, obviously.
Now watch Bottles be completely blind here in a minute. Oh no, first we have to look and see how lazy.
But it's just funny because like you look at the quality's not very good, obviously. My old capture setup was so bad. I was routing my game stuff through a DVD VCR, and then outing that on a DVD, recordable DVD that I then downloaded the footage from.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hello, is he an idiot? I mean,
oh, it's so bad. But anyway, yeah. The funny thing is, I chose this game because it's a game that I knew backwards and forwards and that I was super comfortable with, which is what I would recommend for anybody who's starting out. Pick a game that you know well, that you love, and that you're comfortable with, and then just chill and don't put so much pressure on yourself to be super commentary guy right out of the box.
Yeah, okay.
But it is pretty bad. And I don't know if you can hear. Why was I trying to voice act? Oh my gosh, stop, John.
Come on. I could skip this, but I figured, you know, for first time banjo-kazooie
You should
people,
just skip the whole video at this point.
Like
Anyway,
banjo-kazooie people? I don't even know what that means, but anyway, if you've never played the game, then you'll want to have seen that or something.
What are you even saying, John?
But anyway, now we have control of Banjo, and for a moment, all he can do is hop around. Like
but yeah, so I had to get over that. I had to get comfortable. I had to chill, and I had to develop apathy and just be like, yo, you know, whatever. But yeah, I was gonna say you might hear that piercing sound in the background, which was my terrible microphone picking up the sound of my dying laptop.
I'm Banjo, and this here my buddy Kazooie.
Why is he goofy? What the frick? Why?
You should talk.
But yeah, so I'm not gonna dive through this whole video. I just wanted to kind of touch on it and kind of point at where we began. And
I could like hold the button down to make him go faster.
I think we've had quite enough of this probably. But yeah, so we're gonna stop that there, and I'm gonna give my closing remarks here. Alright guys, so that is gonna do it for this 7-year anniversary video. I know it's not anything super crazy special, but you know, as I said, it kind of crept up on me a little bit, and I realized I needed to do a video, and I thought, you know, touching on a little bit of NASCAR and then looking back at this first video, it was kind of a good way of doing it. So yeah, like, what does the future hold? Well, in the last update video, you know, I talked about my plans going forward, kind of shuffling some videos around to the second channel to balance out the whole demonetization thing. But am I gonna still be doing this regularly at the 8-year mark? I can't promise that. Things are kind of a huge balancing act right now. A lot of things are out of my control, and with YouTube and Twitch being as difficult as it is right now to reach some sort of plateau where you can consistently do well, it's almost impossible. It's not impossible, but it's almost impossible. And yeah, so I don't really know what the future holds, but I do know that I have greatly enjoyed almost everything that's happened regarding this stuff in the past 7 years. There's been a few hiccups along the way. That whole bogus copyright situation we went through for a while. Learning the ins and outs of Content ID and how broken that system is. Now dealing with the demonetization, dealing with trolls, dealing with things like that is never fun. But so much good has come from it. I know a lot of you guys that I've met along the way. It's been worth it in that regard, and I hope that, you know, I've brought some joy to your guys' lives as well along the way. And yeah, it's great. The immediate future, as I said, we're gonna keep trucking along, and obviously if you don't follow me on Twitch, you should. If you used to see Stream a Day on YouTube and then somehow missed the announcement that it got moved, Stream a Day has been going strong. We're past 450 days, I think. Well, no, today would be 450, yeah. So yeah, it's crazy, and hope it goes on for a long time. We'll see. But you should definitely go follow on Twitch if you're not already, and if you want, you can subscribe over there, get some cool like emote stuff going on, and you can watch ad-free, guilt-free, which is cool, things like that. But anyway, I hope that we can be talking about stuff like this a year from now. We shall see. But if not, it's been quite the ride, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. So I will say thank you so much for watching, as always. Thanks for being a part of the Wolfpack. It really does mean a lot. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.